Hello, everyone. I'm Joanna De Ninis, and this is Truth Talk for May 3rd, 2026. The topic for today is crystals as energy. I attended a basically a class on crystals today, and even though I feel like I learned a lot, to be honest, I'm probably not going to do the presentation or the knowledge any justice. I can tell you from my own experience, and I will share what the internet has said about crystals. But I can say with surety that crystals derive from the earth, obviously Mother Gaia or Earth um, has energy within them. It is a source of energy, and crystals, per the internet, are believed to emit, store, and modulate energy, potentially improving mental clarity, emotional balance, and physical well-being by interacting with a person's energy field or aura. Okay. Crystals are solid materials formed by highly ordered, repeating atomic structures, lattices, created through geological processes. Scientifically, they are defined by their geometric shapes, piezoelectricity, which is generating electricity under pressure, and stable vibrational frequencies. So, what I learned in the presentation today is like I just mentioned that per the internet, there are crystals that have different structures, and they either ground energy. Usually the darker crystals are more grounding and they kind of absorb all energies. And then you have crystals that are emitting energy or, used for manifestation purposes, such as amethyst is a more for manifestation purposes. So, and it all is based on the structure, determines what, whether it's a grounding or emitting, energy. And I can tell you from my own experience, I had a very personal experience with selenite. Selenite is transmutes energy. So it's got a very, the lattice structure is kind of linear, stacked on top of each other. And so what happens is energy comes in and energy goes out. So it's a transmuter. So my own personal experience, I used to get migraines, not so much anymore, but and there was one night where this migraine was so bad, and normally medication I would take like sumatriptan, which is a migraine medication. Normally it would work, but I took the medication and it wasn't working. Meanwhile, I literally felt like my mind was going to explode. Okay, not a pleasant feeling at all. So I went to bed, and next to me on my nightstand, I have a heart made of selenite. It's a selenite stone or crystal in the heart shape. And it was like the size of the palm of my hand. And I don't know what made me grab it because really nothing was helping. And my head is just pounding. And it's just, like I said, feels like it's going to explode. So I went to grab it, and I literally put it right on my head and I held it with my hand as I laid down and, tried to fall asleep. And what I noticed was that within an hour and a half or 2 hours, hour and a half or 2 hours, the headache was gone. And what I noticed afterwards, because the stone is a very white, translucent, if you look up selenite, it's very white, translucent stone, is afterwards I noticed it was a little bit cloudy, like murky, like it had a gray tint to it. And I guess because it's it must have absorbed, I don't know, energy, mineral. I'm not sure exactly what it absorbed, but nonetheless, it changed the color of the stone. So I mentioned this to the person that gave the presentation that I went to today, and he said, yes, that's very much what it does. In other words, I had used it for the right purpose. It was taking all this energy that I had in my head that was just static, and it was removing it and transmuting it, which relieved the inflammation, whatever was causing the pain. And then I also had another experience with selenite, where I was starting to see like the flickers of light that happen with migraines. And I didn't have any pain, but I noticed something was wrong with my vision. So I just took the same heart-shaped selenite stone, the same one that I had used for the migraine relief. And literally, I was sitting up this time and I put it on my head and I closed my eyes. And with my eyes closed, I could see like light, like flickers of light, even with my eyes closed. And so what I did is when I put the stone on my head, I just kept my eyes closed and I started noticing that the light was dissipating. It was going away to the point where all of a sudden then it was just darkness, right? And then of course I opened my eyes and there was no more flickering. So that was real time me seeing the effects of selenite or the benefit of selenite transmuting the energy from my head, my body, whatever, transmuting it out, right, for the benefit of my health. Like I noticed a real physical relief and response to it. So, and there are people, not necessarily me, but there are people that when they touch crystals, they feel the heat, because they're that sensitive and they can feel the heat of those crystals. Again, I'm not one of them, but there are people out there that can. So, like I said, there's so much to know, and I really wish I had a copy of the presentation because I don't want to say anything that's inaccurate. But just know that there is healing to be had with crystals, and there's quite a few crystals. Apparently, moonstone is another really good. I'm wearing moonstone earrings, and it's very good. I think. See, I want to make sure that I'm saying this right, but I believe you said it was for grounding, um, and protection. So protection from negative energies, especially people that are empathic like myself. We will pick up on all energy, good or bad. And obviously, it would be best to leave the bad energy out, right? So, anything that can help with that, and crystals can do that, is always beneficial. So, so like I said, there is a science behind crystals, and this gentleman that taught this presentation was very knowledgeable. And like I said, I grabbed some good information, but I'm not confident enough to repeat it without having it written in front of me and, where I can read from it. But very, very good information. And like I said, there are many, many healing properties in crystals with regard to the energy that they emit or that they absorb. So, and, everything that I'm trying to do with the Reach Integrative Healthcare cause, I mean, there's so much out there, so many healing modalities, including crystals, that can really heal people. So you can be sure I can assure you that whatever is out there that's going to help people, we will be utilizing. So, and trust me when I say there is a lot. There are many, many modalities and many, many resources out there that can help. So, anyways, that's it for crystals tonight. Um, But if you want to know more about the REACH mission and the REACH Integrative Healthcare cause, please go to www.reache.group, GROUP. On the website, you can join the REACH Facebook group, or you can join the REACH YouTube channel where you can see other videos like this. There is a place where you can buy REACH merchandise, which is great for marketing purposes. And also a portion of the proceeds will go to the integrative healthcare cause. And there's also a place on the website or the page where you can donate if you have extra resources and would like to do so. If you don't, that's okay. You don't have to. If you'd like to and you can, that would be wonderful. Wonderful. It'd be very, very much appreciated. So when you're on the website, there will be contact forms that pop up when you click on something. This is so that we can stay connected. I promise I will not sell your information, but please fill out all fields. The information that you complete will get integrated into MailChimp. And the idea is that I can send you, in the future, like a monthly newsletter. Again, this is just so that we stay in touch. I, again, will not sell your information. There is places, I think with Facebook, I do have group collector and I ask for your phone number. This is so that, again, if your email bounces back, I have a way of reaching out to connect with you. So please don't fear providing information because, again, my goal is not to sell it. It's for connection purposes. And I really hope that I am afforded that opportunity to connect with you. So all right, that's it. If you could please like, share, subscribe, comment on this video, I really, really appreciate it. As like I said in my prior videos, I'm trying to post daily. There's no script. It's just off the cuff. The reason why I'm doing this is to grow the channel, to grow awareness about the integrative healthcare cause. So you can please help share this video and help that those that would find benefit from it or, would like to know more about the integrative healthcare cause, because like I said, it's designed to help people overcome chronic health challenges. We're going to raise funds and pay for their alternative treatments, Eastern medicine practices, and everything that basically insurance does not cover on the alternative side to help people overcome their chronic health challenge. So a lot of us fall into this category because we live with what we think is normal, but is not, like chronic pain, chronic inflammation, autoimmune disorders, you know, addictions, anxiety. I mean, the list goes on and on. There's so many things that we we think is normal, but it's really not. So, anyways, thank you for watching again. Like I said, this is my calling, my passion, my purpose. So if you can please share and help grow this channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay. Thank you again. Have a good night. Until next time, goodbye.